My name is Susan Jenson, and I'm pastor of the South Bay Adventist Church in Redondo Beach, California.
My name is Susan Jenson, and I'm a registered dietitian, and I'm married to John.
And we're here to tell you about the cooking school that we do that brings in more than 450 people from the community. This started in 1994 when my wife Susan offered to do a vegetarian cooking school, and we did that for about 7 years. And then she decided it's time to up the ante and make it a vegan cooking school. So I thought that the usual crowd of 50 to 60 people would be cut in half, and we would have about 25 to 30. But to our great surprise, we had 107 people attend the first plant-based vegan cooking school. We brought in a celebrity vegan chef, Chef AJ, and she was surprised. The next year, God sent 275 people, and the year after that it was 375, and last year we had 450 plus people who were taking turns coming and attending. It just is encouraging to see that if you ask people for a greater level of commitment, they are interested and willing to step up to the plate. So the first thing we'd like to focus on is building the team, because it's really important to have a good team of volunteers from the church participating in all the different categories, as well as getting great speakers and presenters to give the scientific lectures, as well as to demonstrate the food cooking.
And I might add that it's really important to have the leader be passionate about a plant-based lifestyle, because the leader has to walk the talk in order for it to be effective.
So the next thing is, how do we get people there? A year in advance, pick the date. 6 months in advance, make sure you've got your team selected and line up your speakers and presenters. And then 3 months in advance, make sure you have good, sharp publicity material to put out on Facebook, on your website, flyers to distribute in the community, display advertising in newspapers, and email distribution to anybody that you can possibly get.
To begin with, we kind of have an introduction, a welcome, that type of thing, and then we have a medical presenter, a physician or somebody, give more of like a scientific lecture on plant-based, a cardiologist or a dietitian. And then we have food demonstrations, and that's really important for people to see how this plant-based food is cooked. And then after the food demonstration, we do door prizes, and then we go to the fellowship hall and we sample the food. And I must say that's an important time to taste the food and to mingle and make friends with people there.
Probably my most important goal is to shake everybody's hand or hug as many of the people that I can afterwards, and create a sense of compassion and love and caring and interest, and to assure people that we're not here to try and twist your arm into getting you to come to church or to become a Christian. We're really here to help you learn about health and find a better lifestyle. Over the last 5 or 6 years, we've probably touched the lives of about 1,500 to 2,000 people from the community, and we have had not very many of them come to church. So we decided that we would follow up this 4-week cooking school that happens every October with 9 months of follow-up meetings. And so we have once a month on a Saturday afternoon at 3 o'clock, either a lecture presented by a physician or a health educator, or a movie such as Forks Over Knives or other of that, alternating every other month. And we usually have between 50 and 100 people come and spend a couple hours with us on a Saturday afternoon. And it's great because they're sitting in the church, becoming more and more comfortable. And to our great joy and surprise, 2 months ago, one family of 4 showed up in our first service on Saturday morning at 9:30 and said, "We're here to join your church, which is something we've always wanted to do. We just didn't have a free schedule." And so we're really excited about what's going to happen this year, and we encourage you to consider doing something of a similar nature and see what God does for you.